Hey, YTPC, just coming to you with a different atmosphere again today. It worked out good the other day to shoot from the barn and just, I was feeling good, having a family and having Christmas and whatnot. So figured I'd come back to you with what I think is going to be the last of the e-pipe versus tobacco pipe series. And first, I want to thank Smoking Cardboard for giving me a shout out. And guy's got a good channel. I'll try to remember to leave a link down below of his channel. But good guy, good videos. Just that kind of pipe room atmosphere. Hanging out and having a pipe, which I like. And I don't like hearing guys ramble on a lot, but for some reason he's kind of an easy guy to listen to. So I suggest you go to his channel. What I do want to do is show you a new pipe that I got. I actually got an Amazon $25 gift certificate card and decided, you know what, I'm gonna try a corn cob pipe. I'm just not. It's always seemed like kind of a silly thing for me, but they're not too bad. Not too bad at all. This is a Missouri Meerschaum pipe, which I was surprised you could get on Amazon. It's pretty cool. This is a Country Gentleman, which in the hand it feels really good. The one thing I don't care for on the corncob pipes is the stems seem a little bit more flimsy. Obviously, it's a $15 pipe, guys. So it's not like you're spending 150 bucks on a pipe. So, and you can't get replacement ones for like under $1. It's nuts. But a lot of people say these are the best smoking pipes out there. I've tried it. I like it. I can tell you I got some new tobaccos. I got Lane. I think I said for my Christmas video was Lane 1Q, which is okay. To me, it's not. And of course, this might just be me because I'm new, at this thing. I've been at it, 2 weeks now? A little over 2 weeks. The Lane 1Q seemed a little mild to me. We'll have to search for those flavors, Right now, I actually put a mixture of Captain Black and Old Toby. I had a little bit of Old Toby left, and so far Old Toby's been my favorite tobacco, and they're all aromatic so far. But I like it. Really good stuff. I did get the Lane 1Q off of Pipes and Cigars. I got a deal. It was if you buy 16 ounces, which is a crap ton for me, of Lane 1Q, then you got a free not free. You got a $25 lighter for $1. So I did that, and it's pretty cool. Lighter's got a little tamper in the bottom of it and everything. So I'd never paid 25 bucks for a lighter. So it seemed like a good thing to do, and it was like dirt cheap. When you're talking tobacco and a lighter, I think it was all in all 40 something or 50 something. Not for a pound of tobacco, and that lighter, but not worked well. As far as the series goes, guys, and the e-pipes versus tobacco pipes, I can tell you that at this point, and again, I'm 2 weeks into this, right? But at this point in the ball game, I'm not picking one over the other. They both have their good sides, both have their downsides. One thing that was solidified for me was the seriousness of e-piping. I know a lot of guys get out there, you look at these e-pipe videos, and these guys are wearing top hats and putting mustaches on because they want to vape like a sir. And, I never looked at it like that. And I'm glad now that I'm using tobacco pipes that it's the same thing. You go through the same kind of feel, the same kind of ambiance, if you will. And it's just that, one you're vaping and one you're smoking a pipe. Now, is there a difference between the two? Absolutely, there's a difference between the two. I think in the vaping world that they could do better by adding some smoke flavor to the tobacco flavors. Like I said in one of the other videos, that the vape juices seem to be the flavor before that tobacco is smoked. Like it tastes like a tobacco would smell before you light it on with your lighter. So, yeah, I don't know. I think that they could step it up a little bit in the vaping world with that. I'm not going to quit vaping. Vaping's a nice go-to when I can't smoke my pipe, whether it's in the house or in the car or, in a place where smoking's looked down upon. But I will tell you, I'm enjoying the smoking thing a lot. Speaking of smoking thing, it does take a lot more. I kind of make the comparison between smoking pipe and vaping as to how do you want your light. In other words, your light, electric lights. Do you want it coming in from a switch and all you got to do is turn on a switch? Well, that's kind of like vaping. Do you want it where you got to light a lantern, fill a lantern, light a lantern, make sure you got the wick cut right? That's like pipe tobacco. So yeah, it's I really enjoy it, but again, it's two different worlds. So having said that, I said it not my last video before that, I had some exciting news possibly. Well, it turns out I do. As many of you know, I'm on the fire department. I'm the fire chief of a local fire department here. And it sounds impressive, but it's a rural department. It is my full-time job, but it's a very small department. Great group of people. However, I just got a job as another fire chief of a different fire department, so I'll be moving. That was my exciting news because it'd be closer to family. I'm going from being a fire chief of what they call a combination fire department, where you have some full-time staff and then some volunteers, or what we call paid on call. Now I'm going to a department where it's just strictly the paid on call volunteers. So I know some of the guys there. I'll be moving about 45 minutes south of where I'm at now, and be about 45 minutes closer to family. So I'm pretty happy about that. So stay tuned for some of that information as well. I think that kind of wraps it up, though, guys, for this series. I really enjoy both the vaping and the tobacco pipes. I think there are good things and bad things to be said about both. By the way, I love the corn cobs. They're much easier to clench in your teeth, so you can talk and keep puffing away. But good and bad things about both. And I think that the bottom line is what gets you to the point where you can relax, where you can reflect. Do whatever you do when you're smoking a pipe. But that's what it's about at the end of the day. If you can't get that from a pipe, either one, then don't use them. I get a lot of the same kind of relaxation from hiking, riding my motorcycle. This is just a different avenue for that. So if you're not doing either one, I'm not trying to talk you into it. If you're doing one, not the other, I'm not trying to talk you into the other. I'm just saying, there's different ways to relax. This is one of many ways that I choose, and I really, really like it. I like both of them. So I can say that if you're considering either one and you're not sure, which one to go to, I would suggest starting off with vaping, because the initial purchase might be a little bit more expensive, but it's easier. I'm not against either. So if you guys have got questions, I don't want to babble too much, but if you got questions on this, just give me a holler. Put your comments in the bottom, and I'll be sure to get to those pretty quick. So I really enjoy this, guys. I really do. And there is a ton of videos out there, so make sure you're clicking on those and watching them. Just as any YouTube video, though, make sure that you know what you're watching, the resource, because sometimes anybody can pick up a camera and tell you what you want to hear. So at that, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I wish everybody a Happy New Year, and you guys take care.